When did you say we had to have this finished by, Salty?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
That doesn't leave us enough time, does it?
Yeah, research for a Sunday school project has got to take weeks.
There are songs to learn, people to study, libraries to visit. There's no way to do this on time.
But if we don't do it, Sunday school might be really boring this year.
I say we accept defeat and settle for coloring more dittos.
Now, wait a minute. I have something up my sleeve.
There's nothing up your sleeve, Salty.
It's just a saying, Hannah. And what I mean is, a few days ago, when Pastor Smith asked me to do this hymns project, I agreed to it without thinking how much time it would really take. Suddenly, a light bulb went on in my head. I'll invent something that'll stretch time.
An invention? A new invention?
What new invention?
Well, it seems I'm always running out of precious, valuable time. And when I knew we'd be late with our project, well, frankly, below the deadline, my wheels upstairs started turning. My imagination started to spin. I've got to invent an invention to get us out of the mess that we're in. So I pondered and puzzled and saw in my mind something that I've never seen. It was colorful, angular, different with movement, a real clean machine. There were clocks of all shapes and sizes, grandfather's cuckoo's alarms, digital watches and sundials, and calendars long as your arm. It was then that I first came to realize that my vision was not just a dream. I'd invented a magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine. The magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine will stretch each valuable moment when your time is running lean. If ever you're in a jam for time, don't pull your hair and scream. Just use the magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine. The magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine will stretch each valuable moment when your time is running lean. If ever you're in a jam for time, don't pull your hair and scream. Just use the magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine. Now, consider the possibilities when you're late for work or school, or late for a date or behind in your chores, and the consequences are cruel. It's then that you need a machine like this to give you that extra hour. You need more time to put groceries away to make sure the milk doesn't sour. If you're fixing your bike and the sun's going down, or losing your boat with the tide, when you're playing a game with the kids in the yard and there's no time to seek, only hide, can you see how handy a contraption would be that could give you the time that you need? When the bell rings at school, you could crawl like a snail. There'd really be no cause to speed. And that is why I stayed up all night to perfect the vision I'd seen, to invent the magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine. The magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine will stretch each valuable moment when your time is running lean. If ever you're in a jam for time, don't pull your hair and scream. Just use the magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine. The magnificent, multi-phasic, take-your-time machine will stretch each valuable moment when your time is running lean. If ever you're in a jam for time, don't pull your hair and scream. Just use the magnificent, multi-phasic,